Let's talk about something pretty unique in the world of US coins, the Sacagawea dollar. Now, if you've ever come across a shiny golden coin with a Native American woman holding a baby on her back, congrats, you've seen one. That's Sacagawea, and this coin has a cool story behind it. So, the US Mint released the Sacagawea dollar in 2000 to replace the not-so-popular Susan B. Anthony dollar. People just weren't into the old design. The Mint wanted something new, something bold, and something that truly reflected American history. And that's how Sacagawea, a Shoshone woman who played a huge role in the Lewis and Clark expedition, ended up on a coin. The front side of the coin, the obverse, shows Sacagawea carrying her infant son, Jean-Baptiste. It's a peaceful and respectful image, and it was designed by artist Glenna Goodacker. She actually used a modern-day Shoshone woman as the model because there are no known pictures or paintings of Sacagawea herself. Her calm expression, along with the baby peeking out over her shoulder, makes the coin stand out from all the others. Flip it over, and you'll find an eagle in flight. That's the reverse design for the 2000 to 2008 coins. It was made by Thomas D. Rogers Sr., and it symbolizes peace and freedom. Now, here's where things get a bit more interesting. From 2009 onwards, the US Mint introduced the Native American $1 coin program, which means the reverse side changes every year to highlight the contributions of Native Americans to US history. Pretty cool, right? The coin is made with a manganese brass alloy, giving it that golden color. But don't let that gold color fool you, it's not made of real gold. Still, it definitely looks more impressive than the average coin. And its smooth edges with tiny inscriptions give it a sleek finish. It's got that collector's vibe even if it's just regular currency. Here's the funny part, even though the Sacagawea dollar was meant to circulate widely, most people barely used them. Seriously, ask around, how many people do you know that use dollar coins? Probably none. The Sacagawea dollar ended up being used more in vending machines, transit systems, and by collectors. Some even ended up stashed away in drawers or piggy banks because people thought they looked too cool to spend. Now, let's talk value. Most Sacagawea dollars that were circulated aren't worth much more than $1. Maybe $1.25 if you're lucky. But there are some rare ones that can get collectors excited. For example, the 2000p Cheerios dollar is one of the most famous varieties. Why is it called the Cheerios dollar? Back in 2000, the US Mint partnered with General Mills and placed 5,500 of these coins into boxes of Cheerios cereal as a promotional campaign. The interesting twist. The reverse of the Cheerios dollar has more detail on the eagle's tail feathers than the regular 2000p coins. This subtle difference makes them super valuable. If you've got one in great condition, it could be worth thousands of dollars today. Imagine that, a coin from a cereal box worth more than your phone. Another collectible piece is the 2000D Sacagawea dollar struck on a Susan B. Anthony blank. It's a minting error and super rare. We're talking serious collector's money here. Errors like these, though unintentional, often become the most sought-after pieces. There's also the 2000W Sacagawea dollar, which wasn't released for circulation. It was struck in 22-karat gold as part of a test run by the Mint. Only a handful of these coins exist, and they were never meant for public use. These are museum pieces now, but if you somehow came across one, let's just say you'd be looking at tens of thousands of dollars. So, how do you tell if your Sacagawea dollar is worth anything more than face value? First, check the year and mint mark. Most coins were struck in Philadelphia, P, or Denver, D, but keep an eye out for special varieties. Also, look closely at the condition. Uncirculated coins or proof coins, those shiny mirror-like ones, can be worth more. And of course, if you spot an error, like a double strike, off-center print, or wrong planchet, that could mean big bucks. Even though the Sacagawea dollar didn't catch on like the Mint hoped, it did spark a new interest in dollar coins. It also helped open the door for more diverse figures in US currency. Over the years, the Mint has introduced new reverse designs that show Native American achievements, from agriculture and diplomacy to military service and space exploration. One standout design is the 2009 Three Sisters Agriculture coin, which shows a Native American woman planting corn, beans, and squash, crops known as the Three Sisters. Then there's the 2011 coin showing a Native American horseman delivering messages as part of the Pony Express. Each new design is like a mini history lesson. And let's not forget the educational side. These coins have been used in schools to teach kids about Native American history and culture. In a way, Sacagawea's legacy lives on through each new design and each new story told. So what's the takeaway here? The Sacagawea dollar might not be rare on its own, but it's packed with history, culture, and even a few hidden treasures if you know what to look for.